So let's get this video done, okay? I'll try and cut it down to 5 minutes. I'll try my best, okay? So three things I wanted to talk about was the phony ponies and the what do you call it, the phony ponies that they say that they're natural, and the ones that they are on it, you know, they admit they are on it, some of them do. And also the natural bodybuilders, right? And did I do a cycle? I'll talk to you about that as well. Just a quick brief on that, okay? So the guys that are the phony pony guys, right? Oh, what the news, not the weather. So the phony ponies, right? What do you call it? Yeah, so they go on a cycle for about three to 6 months, right? Usually 3 month cycle, and then they jump off it. They jump off it for about 3 to 6 months again, and then they try to maintain their physique. So they're trying to maintain their muscle, right? So they don't want to lose it. And then they jump off. Maybe they jump on like D-bol. D-bol is basically like creatine, but it's a lot more effective. Okay, D-bol, right? Same thing. Drink a lot of fluids. You go 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off on D-bol, right? To my memory. Okay, it's been a long time, right? And then yeah, so what they have is test A, test E, right? They call it stacking, right? So if you're stacking, which means you have like a test E component, and then you also have like a cutting component, right? Also another one as well, like another different ester, like they have at least 3 esters. Like you can have test E, you can have deca, you can have trin, you can have masteron. You can also add a little bit of clenbuterol as well, right? So there's so many things, you know. I like I said, I don't want to make my videos too long, but I just want to quickly touch base on you know, the cycles that some of these guys go on, the phony ponies. They say they're natural, and the ones that admit it, that they, you know, they go on the gear. Especially with the freak shows, you know, they go on insulin and stuff like that, you know, growth hormone, right? Well, makes everything large, right? And all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, so what they do, coming back to what I was saying, is that they go on a cycle, and then they start, you know, putting up videos and, you know, all of that kind of stuff, saying that they're natural bodybuilders and so forth. Look at this. Polynesians, and to my African brothers, you know, and African American brothers, we have the genetics, man. You know, that's the hardest thing. If you know, sometimes you don't know if they're natural or not, but we're just big, massive people, man, to be honest. You know, we really don't need it, right? But if we jump on it, damn, man, we big as hell, man, you know. But yeah, so if you are, you know, going to promote yourself as a natural bodybuilder, you know, stop being a fucking fake ass, man. Stop capping it, man. That's what the new generation say. Stop capping it. For us, what we say is stop being a fucking eat ass, dude. Stop eating ass, man. Yeah. But yeah, so because the fitness industry has boomed, you know, like exploded, man, you know, it's good. It's a good thing, you know. It's a good thing that everyone's trying to get healthy, but jumping on the gear and all of that kind of stuff is you know, it's not healthy, you know. But yeah, and to the guys that do say that they are on the gear, you know, good ups to them. I mean, you don't have to disclose it, but you know, it's good that they teach or give advice to these young guys, you know, these young athletes or enthusiasts, you know, getting into the gym. You know, they tell them what kind of cycle they're on, what to stay away from, what to do, you know, what to do and not to do, you know. So good on them, man, good on them. And to the natural guys that they've been, you know, training and using their own genetics to try and build a nice physique, you know, another, you know, good on you as well. You know, it's not easy, but it is doable. Right, it's very doable, right? Because I've been in the industry for a long time and bodybuilding for a long time. I mean, my background was martial arts, you know, because that's where a lot of my family, you know, they're boxers or doing Thai boxing or whatever it is, you know, that was just part of what we love to do, martial arts training. It was pretty good, you know, pretty cool. But yeah, I ended up doing bodybuilding, you know, so yeah, I did I started when I was about 17, but I was doing a lot of boxing while I was in high school back then. I was doing a lot of boxing, martial arts, kickboxing, and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, so I transitioned over to bodybuilding because you know, I wanted to build my shoulders because they were dislocated at the time. Yeah, I need to build some strength. But then I got hooked. Okay, saw these guys. Okay, I'll tell you a quick story. Saw these island guys. You know, Tongans, Samoans, some European guys. You know, looking really good, man. Like looking really amazing. I only I had arms, chest, but I never had abs in my life, man. And I saw these guys, and I was like, man, I was so amazed. And yeah, so cut the story short, got into bodybuilding, and then started competing around about 17, 18 years of age. Not many young competitors back then, you know. It was only like guys that were in their 20s and so forth, but not many young 17, 18-year-old competitors back then, because yeah. Anyway, yeah, so again, coming back to, I don't want to go off topic. If you are looking at getting on the gear, just make sure you get a full checkup before you start jumping on the gear, because that could also affect things for you, you know, like your immune system and all of that. And also, you know, if you have heart problems and kidney stuff, you know, problems, that's one of the things that you need to watch out for if you're jumping on the gear. The side effects, the pros and the cons. And when guys do go on a gear, you know, like coming back to the components that they have, like test A and stacking and all of that kind of stuff, putting all the, you know, all those esters together so they can get a really good, you know, good results from, you know, their cycle. But just again, be mindful what you're putting into your system, and make sure that when you do find your supplier, right? Good thing, one thing that you need to know: if you want to jump on the gear and you don't know where to get it from, when you head to the gym, look at the biggest, freakiest guy in that gym, because you know he's on some good stuff, man. Yeah, but don't go up to him and say, hey dude, where do you score some gear? Man, he'll end up slapping you, man, or probably look at you and go, bro, better get the hell out of here, man. But build some trust, man. Go to the gym, you know, go to the gym more often, see that person numerous times, and then build that trust, and then he'll tell you where to go and what to do, and okay, and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, but to me, coming back to when I did a cycle 8 years ago, right? And I'll never do it again, right? Because it was just out of curiosity, right? You know, I just wanted to see what it was all about. So yeah, it was good. The good thing about jumping on Test and Deca and SUS 250, it was just the recovery, right? Especially when you at that age, when you were 30, you know, over at the time, you know. Yeah, you were kind of like needed, you know, the substance with your joints, you know, recovery and all of that kind of stuff, because I started a little bit later, okay, which is a good thing. But also the bad thing is when you're jumping off it, okay. So that's just my opinion. Like, I wouldn't jump on it, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, to be honest. But if your tests are low, go to the doctors and get a test done so they can see where your testosterone levels are, and then they might give you the good stuff, right? So yeah, again, to the guys that they're influencing a lot of people out there, if, I mean, you didn't have disclosure, but just be honest about it, you know, like tell them, say, hey, I'm on a gear, da da da, all of that kind of shenanigans and all of that kind of bullshit. Okay, but I gotta say that to the ones that that paved the way for the New Zealand bodybuilders, you know, I gotta give a shout out to these guys that I looked up to when I was, you know, up and coming, you know, when I wanted to be a pro, because I was a few points away to getting my pro card in the nationals. Okay, and that was a while back. And maybe I might do one more show. Like, I was thinking about it, but then I was thinking, you know, politics and all that kind of bullshit, you know. So it's not what you know, it's who you know. But you don't want that. You wanna be judged fairly, you know. But I had an amazing physique, man. I was really aesthetic, man. Yeah, still got a great physique. Sorry about it. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I'm going off topic, man. See. Anyway, yeah. Shit, I lost my, see, that's what happens when I change, you know, blah blah blah. Anyway, I want to try and talk about something else, like how long do I spend at the gym, and how much time should you spend at the gym and stuff. Cause man, people like spend like 3 hours, 2 hours. Like, what the fuck are you doing at the gym, man? Too much talking, too much yapping, too much looking at your phone, you know, and too much recording yourself, you know, and all this thing that I've seen on social media, especially, like, you know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with recording yourself in the gym, right? And all of that kind of stuff, but don't spend too much time, you know. Just record what you want, what you need, and then just move along. Because, you know, for me, I mean, I've been like for years, like, we never had that kind of stuff, man. We didn't record, we didn't talk a lot. We just went in there, grind, you know, get our shit done, and then go out with the boys, you know, and then go buy a feed, have a mean feed after a good workout, and have a chat. That's when we have a chat. Not talk in the gym, like standing there 5 minutes, blah 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 blah, and all of that, and then like talking to another person, man, you got big muscles there, man, you got, and then they're feeding your ego and you're feeding their ego, and it's like, dude, just come into the gym and get your shit done and piss off. Okay, yeah, that's just me. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I like to go into the gym, get my shit done, and then get lost. Okay, but I wanna talk about that one too. I want to share some of my thoughts about that in the next video, because it's like 12 minutes and I don't want to go over 12 minutes, man, because yeah, I don't want you guys to sit there for ages and be like, yeah, okay, come on, man, get to the stuff. But hopefully those little pointers, you know, yeah, I hope that makes sense for you guys. Okay, but please do subscribe, like my channel. If you don't like my channel, don't subscribe. If you want to be nosy, subscribe. Okay, so see what I'm up to. Okay, well, anyway, take care, guys, stay blessed, and keep it 100%, and till next time. All right, Seki.